All right. And that's not... No, that's not the doubles. You reach next track. Of course. The drop of materialize ahead. All right. Well. Right. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Takes being in the front.
We're at a big lake. This lake is a day wide. Jeez. Big lakes.
Yeah, it's a big ass lake. And yeah, you don't encounter anything too interesting on the way. So some
Excellent.
birds, maybe a few deer. But yeah.
Now the question is, to hunt, to forage, to find, to feast.
Yes.
Fishies.
Because I could go for some berries.
So are you, all of you, foraging? Well, both of you.
I mean, I sure am. I mean, now that we are by lake, I'm definitely going to put my fishing pole to use that I specifically bought.
All right.
Excellent. Then I think it only makes sense if, since you're close to the lake, you can just jump in the water if anything decides to come after you.
I am kinda encumbered, so I would rather not try and go to sink.
Well, me, and good old Komo, a little Brixham and Komo, are gonna take a look around the area, see if we can find something edible. And Brixham, with his knowledge of the edible, will point at things and go, "Eat that, and don't eat that."
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, since you're both doing your thing here, both of you get to roll wisdom. Let's see how you...
Not my wisdom. I mean, I have this +0 modifier, so it's not the worst thing out there. Hey!
Okay.
Wow, you rolled very good there.
No, sorry, this is my new roll. The previous one was the scout one.
Okay.
Okay.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Bless, but you must first deal and discover your danger, judge's choice. Okay. Let's see now. Let's see, Uri, as you approach the shore with your fishing pole in hand, you kind of run into a skeleton.
Oh no, there's just a skeleton out here?
One skeleton. Is it like a skeleton of a particular being that's lying on the ground?
No, it's a skeleton of a... looks like a peasant, judging by the rags still on it, and it's fishing.
Hey, you got a fishing buddy.
Yeah.
Kind of creak his skull around to stare at you.
Sorry?
Its skull kind of creaks around to stare at you.
Oh.
Don't sit too close by. Don't want to overfish the area.
Well, I mean, I'm a sociable kind of guy, and since the skeleton isn't being like actively hostile, I guess I just raise my hand in greeting and say like, "Hail, fellow fisherman."
Don't be too loud or you'll scare the fish.
Fair point.
Yeah, the skeleton raises a finger to its teeth.
Amazing discovery. You met a skeleton who for some reason desires to fish.
And meanwhile, Brixim, while you're looking for edible berries, nuts, and what have you, roots.
Apples.
some wild onions. You find a little pretty close to the lake still, kind of.
Yeah, not that far. Like within like gotta get over their distance.
Yeah, there's a uh, stump on the kind of on the beach edge of the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and on the stump is sitting a man with a long, unkempt white hair and beard, strumming on some kind of string instrument made out of a lower jaw of some large beastie.
Oh, well. Um, Brixham
Ooh.
is the kind of person who appreciates when a bard plays a nice instrument near. You know, he appreciates some good music with his food, so he walks over to the man,
Ah,
not keeping himself down low. Um, and says, "What good music you play on such a fine instrument."
oh, travelers.
What?
Ah, I haven't seen many of you. Your kind here.
Does he look like specifically not human, or is he just referring to the fact I'm an elf? I assume.
Well,
Yeah.
well, his garb is kind of doesn't look. He doesn't dress like the people in Phoenix do. Far more rustic, and mm, well, looks kind of. He's dressed in clothes that indicate that he's very comfortable out here on the frontier,
Well, I mean,
and
it's
he does look human, old.
well, it is quite a distance to the nearest town. Mind if I ask why you're so beautifully playing an instrument so close to the lake?
Ah, I I tend to travel around a bit to get away. I just sometimes need to get away from people. Need
Ah,
a quiet place to practice and just relax. You know.
well, it is a beautiful place. You've picked no better a spot. Nice rolling
And,
hills, distant mountains, calm lake.
and there's a skeleton walking from the forest carrying wood.
Ooh. And oh do you know this fine fellow? Brickham is a little bit uneasy because skeletons don't have meat.
Oh, yes, they are my helpers.
Ooh, you've got helpers no less. Well, you seem to have it all figured out here.
Yes, they're just laying around, so I kind of wake them up and make them useful.
Fair enough. Well, I should get back to gathering my food before it's too dark.
All right. Ooh. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Wino. Who might you be?
I am Brixham Portley, adventurer
Oh,
extraordinaire. Although not that
oh,
extraordinary.
oh, that's something. I haven't seen. You're from that. What's the town's name again?
Phoenix.
Fiend something.
Phoenix. It's away from here, but
Fiends. Right.
I
Oh,
was.
I'm that. Oh, I'm that close to the border of the empire. Ugh.
It's only a
Huh,
few days from here, so
I have strayed far on my wanderings this time.
where do you normally stray that you find this so close?
Oh, I I I travel by hidden ways. My home is farther away to the south.
Well, then yeah. Well, you're still a good distance from the border, so
Ah, good to hear. Good to hear. They ugh, makes me itch
well,
thinking about them.
if you don't like people around you, I should probably leave you be, because I am people.
And I don't have trouble with people per se. I am the headsman of my village, after all.
The headsman of your village, no less.
Yes, well, I'm the oldest, so they kind of nominated me to that position.
Mind telling me where such village is? Or is that risky information to hand out?
Ah, well, I guess, I guess not. So you don't strike me as the type who would sell the information to the Imperials and have them send an invasion force down into the wilds.
Brixham crosses his fingers and says that he swears on his heart that he won't tell a soul. Of the Empire, at least.
All right. Well, all right. Yes, my village. Give me a moment. I have to make sure the tokens stay put. Yes, my village is further down in the south. It's named Torni.
Excellent. Well, I must say I'm curious to see what Tornian people eat.
Oh yes, we have quite nice. Well, we enjoy simple foods mostly.
There's nothing wrong with a simple meal.
Actually, I get from your mannerisms, I get that you a something of a what do they call them? Them food lovers.
A gastronomer? I think it's gastronomer.
Yeah, that sounds like a proper fancy word. He digs around in his bags and produces you a small pierogi.
Ooh. A gourmand or a connoisseur is also a good word. Ooh. Well, I can't resist. He does feel a little bad about just taking food from someone, and he does like double check of like, yeah, you sure you can miss this because you do seem to be a far ways out.
Oh, for me that distance is but a step away.
Well, don't mind if I give it a quick nibble to sample. And he takes it, and he gives it a little bite just to get a little taste of it.
Yes, it's this. Wait a minute, I have a picture I can send you. Ooh, that's horrible link. That's a better one. This kind of thing.
Let's take a look. Oh, that looks delicious.
Yes, the outer edge is this kind of made from this rye dough, and the middle part is mashed rice,
Oof. Oof.
like rice porridge.
Should be glad that Brixham is a respectful man who respects good food, or he just scarfed that thing down like crazy.
Oh, you seem to be enjoying it.
Well, it is a nice meal,
Hmm.
and enjoying good food is important.
Well, that's appreciated. Back home, back back home I would have offered you some egg butter to go with it, but I'm traveling more light here.
Fair enough.
So I'll let you get back to your whatever you were doing.
Yes. Just foraging for a few bites.
Ah.
Well, enjoy your time and your well, skinny companions.
Yes, they're nice and quiet. And he turns back to strumming his instrument.
And Brixham goes back to gathering stuff while he nibbles on his pierogi.
Yes, a kind of big try paste this guy on.
Holy heck, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Yuri has been fishing and, well, I guess this skeleton hasn't been very talkative. Like, Yuri has tried saying things like, oh,
Yeah.
right, no, the skeleton did the whoosh gesture, so
Hmm.
after like 2 or 3 tries, Yuri finally caught on that maybe talk is not the best way to enjoy a fishing activity and just decide to focus on his rod.
Yeah. Well, your pony companion here is kind of pulling a lot of fish out of the lake.
Wow.
Ooh.
Learn from him.
Oh yeah, definitely observe his technique. I mean, just kind of well. I mean, fishing is kind of like meditative, I guess. Just sit down and be aware of the world, of how the fish are doing, whether they are biting, and of the companion while at it.
Yes, it's a nice, quiet, just the noises of the lake and very distant animal noises.
Cool.
You can notice that there aren't a lot of, you know, birds or other animals straying near this area right now.
Oh,
Kind of get nervous of walking bones. Funny that. So, okay, Uri, you have a fishing pole and a. So you get to roll a 2d4 for rations.
Cool.
oh man.
Just chilling there with your skeleton buddy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, you catch enough fish for 5 rations. For 5 rations worth of fish.
Fish.
And meanwhile, Brixim, do you have what kind? Do you have any kind of equipment that would be suitable for foraging?
Not really.
All right. Then, hmm. Well, I guess if you want to use one of your books,
Ooh, yeah. But what would a
you
book
could.
do?
Well, you could define one of your books as a something to do with foraging.
I mean, I guess Brixham would bring something along like that, like edible stuff in edible plants in nature.
Kind of. Yeah, I guess that would.
I imagine it's not like a hyper specific book. It's like a general book. Like, no, this is this stuff you could probably eat if you had to.
Let's see. The way books work is that each book must be given a title, and then you can when you establish. Well, the general rule is when you establish something that falls under the title of the book, you mark one use and get a +1 on the established roll. But in this case, I let you name a book and then use up one use of it to give you a the boost on your foraging roll.
Okay. Well, like I said, I like the title "Edible Plants of Nature." As sort of like a general guide on how to identify edible.
Hmm.
Might not be accurate to this local area, but you know.
Edible blends of nature. And actually, there's a example name would be like herbs and berries of the lowlands. So
Ooh.
that's that'll work. So you also get to roll 2d4.
Oh yeah. Aw.
Well, you do manage to find some.
Yep.
Some edible berries, root vegetables.
It's almost 3 days worth of food. Putting it all together.
Yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, it is quite a bit of food.
Let's see.
What did? Okay, Komo didn't really have any hunting gear on him. Hmm. Okay. See. Where would that apply? Manage do something. Okay. And I don't really have anything with that. Huh. Do you have Komo do anything while you're at camp? You're gonna.
I don't know what Komo plans on still. I imagine that it would probably help forge, but mostly keeps an eye out.
Yeah.
Probably looks
Okay.
uneasily at those skeletons.
Okay, we can have just for now have him guard your camp.
Yep.
While the two of you go about foraging and fishing.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this is your day.
So I guess I try to clean the fish, like prepare them a bit. I don't seem to have a knife or anything, so that makes the job kinda more difficult.
I think Komo has a knife, so you could probably borrow his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's go with that. I can borrow the knife and like fill the fish and pull out the spines, bones,
Guts.
and then ask the skeleton whether it wants the bones.
They don't seem that interested.
Okay.
And by the time you finish your, well, kind of finishing your fishing, the skeleton has gathered quite a big haul and is starting to take it away.
Oh, okay. That's fair. So I guess can just like
Well,
I
I
should do
guess
something with the bones so that they don't smell and don't draw like
Too much attention.
yeah.
All right.
Fair enough. Lucky
I
for
guess
me,
they.
berries don't smell too much.
Yeah, I guess I can just like try to bury them a bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Small hole. Dump the fish bits in.
I mean, assuming this is where we are going to camp out for the night, I guess I can also try to like cremate them, whichever. Preferably like buried, like if we are going to be doing a fire pit, then I guess might as well bury the bones underneath the fire pit.
Yeah, that could make sense.
Yeah.
I decided to tell everyone about the wonderful man I met and that delicious pierogi. Mm-mm.
Oh, so the skeleton was helping him out. Well, he seemed to have quite a good fishing skill. Like, he managed to catch pretty more fish than I have.
Certainly knows how to make a skeleton fish.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine putting it on your character sheet like knows how to make skeleton fish?
That's a interesting little skill.
Skeleton fisher. But yes,
And
that's
also gathering wood.
I'll show off all the fancy plants I managed to find. It's not just like berries; it's also like roots that technically qualify as edible.
I mean, why not? Maybe you found like a wild carrot.
Onions,
Yeah. Wild carrots, onions, maybe a potato.
things you
I
want to
mean,
throw in a
it's-
stew and not think about.
I guess it's spring, so yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
spring.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm not that great at experience at gardening, so
Awesome.
Yeah, me neither. Well, so
yeah, just kind of throwing out whatever plants there are in nature.
yeah.
We found a
Fine.
tulip. Delicious.
Well,
I feel like a real Dutchman eating these tulips.
Give me a moment.
I mean, there was a period of time, I think it was the Second World War, where people started eating tulips, like tulip balls and seeds, because they didn't have anything else. Let me look it up and see what those things are even called. Winter. The Dutch famine of 1944 to 1945. Most victims were reported to be elderly men. Huh.
Okay. Sorry, I was interrupted for a moment.
well, so I
Alright.
guess we set out camp for the night and
Yep. Which of you manages provisions?
me.
All right. Roll intelligence.
Wait,
Distribute.
this is an intelligence roll?
Yep, it's a intelligence roll when you prepare and distribute food for the party.
Jeez, I should have let Brixton do that. Well, I mean, ish, okay. Well,
Ooh.
so, well,
Okay, let's see.
I mean, this is such a bad roll that even a modifier would not have saved it.
Jesus, he rolled a 2. Ooh.
Just make some move.
I imagine that you look at all the roots and stuff that Brixham has gathered. It's like, that's not usable.
Well, maybe I just made a bad job of cleaning the fish.
Oh yeah. You know, throwing it all together, thinking it's not that many calories.
Yeah, you kind of botch some of the food preparation.
No.
What would you be making out of these fish and roots with witches?
Well, like, I don't have Brixton's experience with what's edible, so I just gather some of the greenery that looks like. I mean, I pick what looks like spicy herbs to just kinda rub on my fish fillets and I cook them over the fire on like maybe take a stone or something and like hit the stone in the fire and then slap the fish meat on the stone so that it fries like, because I don't think we have a pan.
Yeah, not sure if any of you bought any actual cooking equipment with you.
So that's my idea, just like fish fillets with
Ooh,
some herb spice.
delicious.
All right, you produce something edible looking. Let's see. Okay, I give you a choice. Do you waste food or do you give everyone food poisoning?
What does food poisoning do?
I think I would rather just prefer to be wasteful, I guess.
What does food poisoning do?
Well, maybe you'll find out later.
Oh no.
But okay, yeah. Yeah, you okay, so you kind of butch the food preparation a bit, be a bit wasteful. You're
Got
not
some
entirely
slicey
sure
and
about
dicey.
some. You're not entirely sure about some of the stuff that Brixim brought, so you kind of discard a bit of those. Burn some of the fish pretty badly.
Oh.
So each of you use 2 rations worth of food.
Ugh. Brooks isn't happy. Forced food. Oh no.
Right, so
Well, you still find like 8 days worth of food. You just use quite a bit of it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it says here that I had 7.
Yes.
So 5 minus 2, so I guess I have 10 now.
Yep.
I would like to give at least 1 away so that I'm not...
Okay. You can give it to Komo, so he has a round 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Redistributing food, and
so I have 9, I guess.
and I guess you can like smoke the rest of the fish so that it lasts longer.
It smells of smoke
Yeah.
instead of smelling of fish.
Smoked fish is good.
Excellent.
Okay, and then we move on to make camp. Settling to rest, multiplication acting, and choose 1 member of the party to manage profession have been done. Let's see. Who did I pick last time to in the last camping thing to do something? Roll. It's been a week. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Last time we camped, I believe I stood the middle watch and I found the portal.
Ah, right. Okay. Trixim, roll
Yes. What do I roll?
luck.
Luck. Wow. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Okay.
Boxcars.
+1 to save.
Boxcars and a +1.
Ooh. Yeah, boxcars. Hmm. Bring around locked during the watch.
Don't forget to remember that you get
it.
an experience for that 2 you rolled, right?
Ah, yes.
Oh, okay. Then I'll mark.
If it's
one.
under a 7, you get an experience point, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Then,
Yes.
then I have 8 now.
Sweet.
Halfway there.
Yep, you fail upwards.
We learn from our mistakes and
Okay.
fish preparation.
Okay. Brixim.
Yes.
Roll wisdom.
A roll of wisdom. Oh no. Well, I get an experience at least. Pow!
Yep. Okay. Well, Brixim, you're not quite accustomed to this whole
Oh no.
traveling thing, so you kind of nod off while on watch,
Whoops.
and you wake to the sound of something large snuffling yeah, snuffling in your camp.
Ooh. Ooh. Is the fire still burning?
Yeah, it's gonna. I guess fire would scare away animals, so no. You nodded off for a while.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. I'm kind of freaking out here. There's no fire. Ooh. What do I do? Should I wake someone up? Should I try to start the fire again?
There's something in your camp.
Yeah, I know. But I can't see. It's dark. I just hear sniffing. That's gonna. Oh no. Brixham wants to shout, but he knows that just makes animals angry.
Yeah, kind of hear this.
He just eventually goes, ah! Just kind of he goes over to where he knows Komo is and tries to wake him up, and then, if at all possible, like I don't know exactly how this monster is moving around or how this creature's moving around.
Kind of bumbling about in the dark.
Oh no! Please don't make me trip. I'm not a horror movie protagonist.
Give me a dexterity save.
Fair enough. Oh. Oh no. Well, at least I'm making up on my experience.
Yep, as you bump into something large and hairy.
Good dog.
There's a deep growl.
Oh no. It's not a good dog. Oh no.
Nope, it is not a good dog as it rears up on its back legs.
Oh no. Okay. It's I want to use voracious knowledge, but I wouldn't know how.
I'd say there's still enough like moonlight for your eyes to adjust enough to make out the outline of a bear in front of you.
Oh shit! It's a bear.
Grr.
Oh no. Ah. Okay. I can do this. Okay. How should I put my points into this? I'm gonna cast my globe of iron. My intended effect is to seal him in a globe and then just roll him away. I don't know what that will take. I know it'll take one for the single target and all that, but
Okay.
I mean we're in uneven hills, so he'll probably roll towards the water, and then I can wake everyone.
I guess
I'm scared of
sealing him in a globe will be a moderate effect.
Oh, yeah, but I need a duration too, so I don't think I can do that then. Well, I mean, I could try to attack it, but the problem is that if I try to hurt it, it'll just get madder. I can't kill a bear in one shot. Oh. Ooh, but of course. Now I'm thinking about sealing myself in a ball of iron. Oh, whatever. Ugh. I'm just gonna. Oh, no. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. That ogre was one thing. At least then we had everyone to help think.
Okay, so
Brixham is just kind of frozen. He has analysis paralysis with the fact that he's facing a fucking bear.
okay, so you're just standing there, stock still.
He's kind of backing up. Like he's backing up and he's kind of like weighing his options, but he can't think of anything. It's too much.
All right, well, eventually the bear kind of decides that you're not exactly a threat, and lowers itself down to on all fours. And well, unless you do something, you're going to lose some fish.
I mean, I'm not gonna fuck with a bear.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna at least try to start the fire again.
that's going to take a while.
I'm gonna light a fucking piece of wood. And I'm gonna toss it at the bear and say, "Fuck off." No, that's a dumb idea.
Okay, so you still have a moment. What do you do?
I'm just gonna feel real bad about that fish.
Okay.
I can't believe oh.
Okay, so you just back away from the bear. Give me a roll a 1d3
Oh no.
to see how many rations worth of fish you lose.
Oh no.
Yeah, the bear gobbles up some fish and then takes some with it as it lumbers away.
Welp. That's just great. Brixham mourns the loss of fish.
Yeah, it'll be fun explaining in the morning. Alright, well. Eventually morning comes.
Yeah.
So you eventually get the fire started back up again. And it's just roll over in the morning.
Yes.
So you are missing some fish.
Yeah. Brixham almost instantaneously kind of gets up and he apologizes, and then he makes gestures that are elvish in nature for when you apologize, and offers up 3 of his rations to the guy as like, sorry, I'm caused the fish to go away. There was a bear. And he speaks in a little bit of a shaky voice, like he's still a bit shaken by the fact that he was face to face with a bear in the dark.
Oh. A bear.
A big bear. I couldn't see the color of the bear, but it was a big bear.
Oh.
I think we should start burying our food or something.
Well, there are methods other than burial, but sure.
So all it wanted was just some of the fish.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got lucky.
Well, it's a bear.
It's not gonna steal your money.
Yeah, it's not bear. It's just ordinary bear isn't kind of just going to attack you for no reason if there's easy food available.
Yep. Although some bears are assholes.
Yeah.
I guess that's my 13 luck, is that it's not an asshole bear.
Yeah.
Will be.
I mean, there's like a story of a guy who basically got mauled, and the bear just didn't give a shit, and they're like just was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Good luck. But yeah, big apologies from Brixham.
Dangerous.
We all make mistakes. Some of the fish I wasted with since I didn't keep an eye on them when I was cooking. The bear took some. Point is, we're still alive.
Yeah.
Fish are easy to come by. This lake is full.
Odds are that
We'll be
skeleton's
fine.
dead empty. Yeah, I guess.
Like,
Okay. So
you can't get Yuri down with just something like this.
I have to imagine Komo's a bit grumpy because he probably likes high protein food like fish.
yeah, go.
So
Yeah.
like, Yuri
Fighter.
comes up and breaks him a pat on the back.
There.
Very, like, the kind of like jolly, friendly one you'd expect from a drunk person, I guess.
He feels a bit better. He feels just a little bit better. You see a smile curling under that big beard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, long ass beard. So, what's your plan for today?
If we need more fish, we could go along the lake. It seems like it's gonna stretch pretty far, and seems to be still on our way.
Yeah, we could just stay adjacent to the lake for now.
Okay. So another day's travel. Is Uri going to do some more scouting?
Huh. I guess I will. If there are bears in the area, we better get the drop on them rather than the other way around.
Hmm. Alright. Give me a wisdom then.
Ooh.
Just
Alright.
enough.
Okay. Oh, well, it's on the. Yep. Traveling this way. Always. Oh yeah, there's also one thing about traveling. If you roll doubles, that kind of means you encounter something dangerous, or in addition to anything else.
Oh goodness.
Well, I rolled a 3 and a 2, so
Yep.
be good.
That's good. Consciously. Okay, you get to choose one from the list below, which
Ooh.
is you either make a discovery, you notice something useful about the environment, or you pick one other party member to keep company with. Someone else.
I should have patted those skeletons for Komo.
Well, I guess I will keep Brixham company given the recent events.
Okay.
Brixham talks about the village that he was told about.
Okay.
Oh.
Choose one companion and see what the ability you use to find common ground with them.
Ooh. What do we
It's
find common ground in?
Like this. Well, pick an ability score and see how it applies here. Like, let's see. Like intelligence could be just an intellectual conversation with somebody. Strength will be, well,
Flexing.
something like that. Yeah. Constitution will be, I don't know, comparing scars.
Talking about them carbs, yo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we can talk about them carbs, yo.
On. I mean, I do have a 1 in Constitution, so Brixham does know about the good eats.
Yeah, that's like the good. If that's the good eats, and like talking about the like strenuous eats we've had.
Well, it's just the one who starts the conversation needs to roll. So.
Okay.
So I should roll Constitution, you say?
Well, if you want to use that.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see how it goes. Nice.
Very good, thank you.
Amazing conversation.
All right. Play out the conversation to a positive end.
Ooh.
Start conversation with about something. Past, heritage, intentions, etc., etc.
So we've had quite a fishy incident yesterday, haven't we? I didn't expect I would catch so many fish, honestly.
Yeah. Guess it makes sense that after we met up with those skeletons, we left with bare bones.
Oh, the skeletons. Yeah, I wonder actually.
Ooh.
Why was there this, like, fisherman skeleton?
I saw one
What
that
use
carried...
would a skeleton have for fish, anyway? Especially since I tried to give him, like, my fish bones, but he didn't even want them.
I met a man not too far from where we were hanging out. He had a beautiful instrument, and he seemed to control the skeletons because a skeleton with fire would walk towards him. I should have invited him over, but...
Is everything right? This might or might not be your cue to, like, talk about the village, since I think I don't in character know yet.
Oh,
Didn't I specifically state earlier that I mentioned the village?
I don't think you specifically mentioned the village.
Okay.
No. You just now mentioned that you met a guy.
Oh, okay. I'll just kind of bring that up, that I saw a guy, and he seemed to be controlling the skeletons, or at least implied he did.
Hmm.
He was a very nice
Well-
man, gave me a pierogi.
Well, he did say he woke them up.
So who knows exactly what he did? But we're like full of necro juice, and he just kicks him in action.
Well, he did have a badass looking instrument.
He had a very nice instrument. It was like a big jaw, and he had like strings attached to the teeth, which I can't imagine is good for getting a good sound, but he still played pretty good.
Ooh, fascinating. Yeah, The people of Phoenix use these bones, and I guess they are not the only ones then.
We should visit that village sometime. I want to see them make their most pretty pierogies.
Oh, certainly. Any settlement would certainly benefit from having the word of Ifar spread to them. I would love to visit.
I was just figuring I could get some cool recipes out of it.
Oh,
But if you want to
certainly.
spread the word, go ahead. I like good gossip.
I love a good hearth. Like, you know, the feeling of home, sitting by a warm fire,
Yes.
something cooking over it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Within 4 walls and a solid door.
And no,
No
bears eating your
bears.
fish.
Oh, yes. That is the tenet of Ifara, so that people may live in peace.
I'm sure that people that live out in the wild can be all over that kind of thinking.
Yeah.
So far away from civilization. I'm surprised people live out here.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think I would meet any people.
Well, hey, that's good for you. Now you get to do your whole spiel. Ain't that nice?
Yeah. Certainly. I
Okay. You have your nice chat, and do you set up foraging again, fishing and plant gathering?
Brixham is gonna say, "Hey, Komo, come on, help out this time."
Okay, so either one of you can have Komo just kind of help with you.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I mean, you could have we could have Komo just help with the fish processing, so that you can focus almost entirely on catching more fish.
Oh,
I,
that's not a bad idea.
Although Brixham is a little bit like about going out into the woods alone, he'll probably be fine because it's daytime. And if the bear came at night, then the odds of a bear encounter are not as great. He imagines.
Yeah, just yell if you need anything. You should not stray as far as for us to not hear you.
Oh,
I
I
mean-
won't be that far away.
Yeah.
okay, so Uri has Komo helping him with the fishing, so you get a +1 on your forage roll.
Yeah, boy.
So do I roll wisdom first?
Yep. Well, you just roll wisdom and you can add +1 to it.
Alright, I'm just going to roll unmodified wisdom first, and then you can assume it has a +1 on top.
No, nice.
Yeah, 11.
Yep,
Okay.
nothing. So that's 2d4 fishies again.
Jesus, you're doing a good
Okay.
fish, man.
Pulling that fish out, and Komo is still is there to help prepare them
Yeah, boy. Scrape,
Yeah,
scrape.
boy.
with his knife. Meanwhile, Brixim, you are wandering into the woods again.
Into the woods, near the shrubs. Not that far into the woods because after a certain distance into forest, usually you get less underbrush.
Hmm. Okay, if you want the bonus on your foraging, use up another use of your book.
He'll do that. He feels like he has to make up for himself. Like, nice conversation aside, he does like giving people something in return. So yes, foraging roll, go with wisdom, right?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a 9.
Okay. Still. Succeed. Deal with the discovery of danger. Well, I kind of. Okay, yeah, I had this idea. Give me a moment. Look a little thing up.
Just having a nice fishing day, and I have to deal with this shit. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Oh.
Back. Just had to grab a few things.
Okay. I was just looking up a little thing. Right. As you are again gathering berries, roots, what have you, you stumble you stumble upon something. What was it? A clearing in the woods that looks like it was an almost some of the trees, all the trees around this clearing look that they have ancient damage on them in the upper reaches.
Ancient damage on the what regions?
Like the upper parts.
Oh.
Like it looks like something went down here a long time ago.
Does the clearing itself look any special?
Well, there's a let's see, 20 feet diameter pool in the middle, filled with this salmon-colored stuff.
Ugh. Brixham is just gonna waddle over a little bit. He's gonna get over to the edge of the pool. He's gonna squat down. He's gonna look at it. Does it just look salmon?
Salmon-colored, and it looks liquidish but thick.
It looks edible because it's salmon colored. A nice, pleasant pinkish color. You know what I'm going to do before? I'm going to try to I'm going to use voracious knowledge, and I'm going to touch the liquid and see if I can learn something about it.
Okay.
This time he's
So
not going to
just-
lick his fingers because he knows that's a terrible idea when you're trying to identify fluids.
Well, honestly, I did find potions. Eh.
Fair enough. Although first I'll just scoop some up to make sure that his finger doesn't like rot when he puts anything into it.
Okay, so you dip a finger into the liquid.
Yeah, he runs through the typical steps of dip something into it, dip like the tip into it, then some more, and see what happens. Nice and careful.
Alright, you find a stick, dip into it. It is thick and oozy, but nothing happens to the stick, and it just kind of loops back into the thing back into the pool as
Does
you
it have
kind
any
of.
smell?
Oh well, if you get close enough, yeah, there's a kind of sweaty smell to it.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that puts him off the idea of putting this in his mouth.
And when you touch it, it feels warm.
Ooh, it's warm. Randomly warm. Brixton just sits there for a moment, goes, okay, so is this just some sweaty warrior that got reduced into a puddle of living flesh or something? Because that's what it looked like.
Well, what? Well, that is a hypothesis.
Well, putting his hypothesis aside, he's going to use his voracious knowledge spell. And
Okay.
what he specifically wants to learn is if eating this would do anything detrimental to him.
All right.
Spell roll.
Yep.
Let's see. Int plus 1 point for unspent power. I'll say, okay, so we got touch, single target. That's 1. We'll go for a moderate effect, so I got 2 power points left, so that's plus 5. 2d6 plus 5. Ooh!
Oh yeah. Bonuses should be kept at 4, so that will be just plus 4, but it will still be a total success, so doesn't matter in
What was
this.
it, plus 4? Okay.
Bonuses are kept at plus 4.
Okay, I'll remember that for next time. That's good.
Yeah. But okay, so you kind of put your hand into the goo, into the body temperature goo.
Oh, okay, this is just, oh. I must progress the culinary arts. Swoon.
And you establish kind of a mental link with the ooze.
Oh, whoa.
And you hear a voice in your head.
Oh, great.
Hello?
Hello? Who this?
Are you a magic user?
I know how to cast a spell or two.
Ah, well, that's wonderful. I was one as well at one point.
You were a spell?
No. Spellcaster.
Oh. Well,
I was called Darius the Daring back in the day.
can you please explain to me why you, Darius the Daring, are now a big puddle of goo?
I was chasing this how do you describe? It was draconic, but not a dragon, kind of beastie.
Oh.
Out here into the wilds. It had been terrorizing the civilized lands for some time. And then we had our great big old fight in this clearing. It was glorious, I tell you.
Well, it certainly must be if you are reduced to this.
Day and night we fought until finally the beastie got the best of me and just blew this strange breath attack on me.
Interesting. Very interesting.
turning me into this new state that you see now.
Is there anything I can do to help you, good sir?
Well, I'm afraid I have been in this state for quite a long while, since the forest you see around me, see around here, was it here when we had our fight? There was
Okay.
just a few trees, small trees here then.
Brixham kind
And
of
I'm
zones
afraid,
out, realizing just how long that must be. Woo.
and I fear that were you able to somehow transmute me back to my old form, I will just wither away when the years hit me back. But it's not that bad being a pool. It's nice, quiet, peaceful here. Just watching the forest around me.
I guess.
There's also this old fellow visits me every once in a while.
Oh.
So I'm
Does
not
he
that
happen to
lonely
have
here.
skeletons with him?
Well, now that you mention it, I guess he occasionally has did have a skeleton hanging around.
Very nice man. He gave me a pierogi, and he plays a really
Yeah.
nice instrument.
Yeah, he does. He does. He sometimes plays for me. So
My friend, I will make you a promise. If I ever become a strong enough spellcaster, I will bring you back as a ball of iron.
ooh, that would be
Then you can see the land and roll around.
neat.
I'm sure plenty new sights to see, and as a ball of iron, no one can hurt you.
Well, that's certainly something.
I mean,
Well,
I'm daydreaming here. I'm just excited.
well, since you're such a nice fellow, I and to foster that potential future in you, I could teach you a spell.
A spell, you say? Ooh.
Yeah, yes. Though, just you kind of need to uh, jump
Oh.
into me, so to speak, to for
Okay.
us to finish this. So,
Well, as long as I don't smell too much afterwards, that's fine.
well, I don't really have a nose anymore, so I don't know.
You smell like worn socks.
Well,
Well,
but soap around here.
let's give it the old go then. This man is a nice man, and even if he decides to do something funny, he probably deserves it.
Okay, you uh, lower yourself into the pool.
Kind of wondering how this guy would know a spell in the first place, but
Oh,
oh yeah, he used to be a magic user. I remember wrong. Whoops.
Yeah, of course.
okay, you sink into the body temperature pool.
Ugh. Brixham tries to keep it in. Ugh.
It's nice and warm.
Yeah, but it's like sliding into a pool of urine.
I guess.
Actually, it's thick.
It's body temperature stuff that generally feels wrong when you slide into it, especially when it's thick like this.
Mm.
But yes, what happens?
Okay. Darius begins his teaching. There's information just entering your head.
Wow.
That's words of power, the right gestures, everything like that.
Brixham will write a book about this one day because this is exciting.
And okay, if you go into the macros tab, you get to click on the spell name.
Ah, yes,
Let's
I
see
have that
what-
one right here. I learned a salt word. This is a great.
Top Molker's salt word.
What a very useful spell.
Yeah, that has been a that has seen good use for me.
I mean, the ability to make salt is very useful.
Yes.
I mean, the ability to like just complain about
Or I turn a
losing.
shield into salt. No more shield.
Like you
Okay.
just speak at your opponent
I mean,
about how you lost at a game.
I'm salty. Now you are too. I don't know, man. There's something about the idea of like, there's power word kill, power word stun, power word salt.
Yes.
I mean, Brixham loves this one because it's like, salt goes with food.
Of course it does. Like, I wish I could salt for the fish. I mean, of course, I don't know about your escapade again.
Okay. This teaching takes surprisingly little time, as it's just fed into at the speed of thought.
Jesus.
And kind of snap back into yourself. Yeah, you're still floating in a pool of wizard.
He just kind of tries to make his way to the edge.
Yeah, it's it's a bit harder to pull yourself out of it than from a pool of water, but eventually do.
Ugh.
You do smell
Terrible.
sweaty.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, luckily we have a lake I can dip into.
Mm-mm. Like there isn't any residue of him left on you, but
The smell.
yeah. Well, as you are leaving, he bids you goodbye and good fortune.
Goodbye, good sir. And have a good time with your beautiful serene forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's going back to foraging. Thinking about that salt, man. About them beans.
Yep, you now have you can conjure up salt. Okay, roll 2d4. Let's see how much stuff you bring back.
I imagine that he's like too distracted to properly gather some stuff.
Bit preoccupied, but you still get something.
Sweet. I like how we rolled the exact same number.
Yeah.
2, 2, 1. Yep. All right.
I guess. Meanwhile, Yuris just kinda chatted with Komo, and Komo isn't responding much, and because of the noise, the fish are kinda less willing to bite.
No.
Yeah,
This is
Komo
enough
is
food for
feeling
2 days, though. So we can make it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Komo is feeling a bit down or something today. Down
Just
under
a
the
not
weather.
good day.
Not very chatty.
The previous day, the food was kinda lame.
He stubbed his toe and he got a Lego stuck in his boot.
Yes, we found a Lego made of plastic in a medieval world.
It's the one thing that survived the Empire, is with Lego bricks.
I mean, I guess there was the toy snake.
But yes, eventually Brixham returns with like a little bit of food.
Yep.
And he immediately begins to gloat on how he's going to make everything salty now.
Yeah, he smells very sweaty, like powerfully so. Ooh.
Just push him in the water.
You had quite the workout there, I take it.
Learning a spell is sweaty work.
I see.
I mean, it's very appropriate that he would learn a salt word from being sweaty. Well, but he's not like stupid, so he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'll just get in the water." Try to.
Oh, magic.
He'll go a little bit away so that doesn't immediately scare off all the fish in the area, though.
And who knows, maybe they would actually enjoy it.
Well, tonight Brixham is going to be the one to do the rationing.
Yes, thank you. I mean, after what happened last time, I don't even feel like
Do, 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 do.
Yeah. Like, after last time, Yuri is just willing to give it up because I haven't had much luck with food recently.
Mhm.
You're the food lad.
I'm the food lad. It's a big spot on the map now.
Yeah, I believe like he's trying to place Darius on the map.
Yeah.
What was his name again? Darius.
Darius the Daring.
What a great name.
An adventuring wizard. And it's kind of annoying that the name patch doesn't show up on the map layer. Make token.
That was just pool.
It's not wrong.
Somewhere. Making prompt. Right. Okay. So Brixim is managing provisions today. So give me an intelligent roll.
There we go.
Okay. That is many provisions. Yeah. You eat one ration each.
Yay!
The expected amount. And you make it competently. What kind of food would Brixton be preparing for from this fair?
That's nice. I make a nice meal. Putting all that culinary knowledge to work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we still probably have some rations from town. So who knows what goes into these.
Cheapers.
I guess you could. Like one thing that keeps going to mind is fish soup from all this fish. There's water nearby. Nice
We
bit
have
of.
water at hand.
Okay, yeah. You make a delicious meal. Delicious meal of fish and whatever you managed to bring back.
Yeah. It's a nice seasoned meal.
Yeah.
Herbs and onions. I guess then you settle back down to rest and bricks him. Give me a luck roll. No. What was it? No. Uri, give me a luck roll. Gonna switch this thing up.
All right.
Okay, make it. Stay sharp on them. Judge your one on the list below. Keep them yourself. Well, you already made the discovery near the campsite. That's piling all things into one thing. Keep company with yourself. Okay. Your sleep tonight will not be restful. The judge will say why.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Uri's. I guess your mind is kind of filled with visions of what's name? Efara. I guess it's being this far away from even this distance away from civilization is.
Oh.
Yeah. Uri is having some nightmares.
Oh.
Of being lost in the wilderness. There's being even this distance away from civilization is making you kind of uneasy. But with your connection to Efara,
No.
kind of tossing and turning in your sleep, there's all kinds of visions of bears and skeletons and ogres, snakes, all the stuff that you have encountered thus far.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's very different from the order and relative peace that you're accustomed to or back home.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that the first few days were you were soaked with rain probably didn't help.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
All the bad
So do I
stuff of
like?
the wilderness.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're kind of tossing and turning in your sleep this night. I guess. Yeah. No. Nothing weird. Nothing bad happens this night. Luckily.
Well, at least that's good. I want to say that if I wake up at night, I go and try to chat with whoever is on watch at that point.
Well, since you only have one other player, I guess you're gonna chat with Brixim some more.
Yeah, I mean,
This will be like at the, let's say, Brixim is having the last watch today. So
Yay! What does it mean?
can wake up a bit early and can have a chat with him.
Hello.
I cannot sleep tonight. It's just
wrong?
not common.
What's wrong?
This travel is getting to me, I think.
Well, soon we'll be.
I'm used to buildings, as I mentioned. Used to be a city person.
Well, soon we'll be in the ruins of a bear encampment, so it'll be something like civilization.
You're right. I've got to persevere.
And once we're done there, we might have something to spend in town. So be strong, my friend. We'll make it.
I will. Thank you for your kind words.
Well, you eventually break camp.
Break camp.
Break camp, break fast, and break out.
Break the machine.
And roll out.
We're almost there. Woo-hoo.
So are you moving ahead cautiously still?
Why not?
Okay. Well, if Uri is still scouting, give me a wisdom roll.
Okay.
Surprising that the city slicker is the one who does all the scouting.
Well, fate takes odd turns. Okay. Well. Okay, you get to choose one from the list again. Oh yeah, and are you moving it here or here, to the side or down?
I was thinking to the side.
Okay, moving away from the lake.
So a discovery, you see.
Well, yeah, you can make a discovery, notice something useful about the environment, or keep company with someone else. Yourself, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'll just try to make a discovery, I guess.
Okay. Let's see what I had in mind there. Okay. I say, been traveling this direction. You've been kind of following a um, river, a small river going from the previous lake into. Let's add that.
Rivers and lakes.
Nice.
Yeah, you've been following a river that's flowing into the bigger river you think is more to the
Yeah.
east. And as you do, while you're heading towards the encampment, you find along its shore a this wooden cottage.
Oh,
A building.
There's smoke coming from its chimney, and there's a wooden bench in front of it. It's not a very big cottage, though.
no.
Come, I have found an inhabitant of this place who lives close to our destination, as far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we? Yeah, like the problem is that I actually have a super low charisma for a priest,
Yeah.
cleric
I
person.
also have low charisma.
Yeah,
Well,
so like
why you are
facing
out here?
people is not going to do well, I believe.
What's Komo's
Might
charisma
be,
score anyway? His modifier.
might be a found reason why you are here. He has 8 chari- 8 charisma.
So
So,
everyone here sucks at talking.
mm-hmm.
Well, not sucks at talking as much as just isn't very like
Sociable or interesting.
yeah, likable all that much. I guess we deserve each other. Hey.
Gee, wonder why you are wandering out in the wild, in the wild frontier. Hmm.
Yeah, because we can't use our good looks to make a living out there. So
Okay, yeah, there's a small cottage with smoke coming out the chimney.
does it have a window?
There is a window, but it's kind of fogged over, so can't really make out anything inside. It's dark inside as well.
Hmm.
Or, yeah, kind of darkish inside.
Well,
There's a door.
guess I'm going to do the stupid thing and just kinda. Does it have like a fence or just the
Nah,
cottages alone, freestanding?
yeah, there's just a cottage on the side of the river. Now that you
Then
move closer, you see that there's a kind of this small hole uh, made on the side of the cottage, on the side of the river, so that's kind of has water circulating in from the river.
Ooh.
Interesting. Well, I shall just do the bold thing and come and knock on the door.
All right, you knock on the door, and no answer.
No.
You can see that the door. You can tell by the way the door is rattling. It's not closed.
No.
It's kind of a loose door.
Oh,
Yeah, the door is not locked or really closed. You can just pull it open if you want.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this yesterday. So here's a place of civilization.
yes, and I will not feel right just coming in uninvited.
Just open the door and check inside and make sure no one's there. Make sure their house isn't burning down from the fire they started.
Oh, that's actually a fair point. If they left the fire untended, this wooden cottage could burn down. I cautiously open the door.
Okay, you open the door and are hit in the face with warm steam.
Ow.
Oh, it's this kind of cottage. I get it now.
Yep.
We have a Finnish GM.
Yep.
Excuse
I
me?
get it out of character.
You found a sauna.
Oh. Oh. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, you open the door and there's these wooden platforms with places to sit high up on the one side of the building. It's not a large cottage, as I said. Opposite the platforms, there's a pretty large stove with rocks piled on top of it.
Why is there a sauna out here in the middle of nowhere, though?
As
I mean,
you
why was there like a wild skeleton commanding?
Yeah, but he was like on the road. You don't take a building on the road and leave it on like this.
well,
Hold on for a moment. Hold on for a moment.
oh, okay. So this Oh yeah, the Feast of the North Star game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that. Jim Sterling made a video of it, and you can like pick up the death screams of your opponents and beat other people up with them.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Stop screaming. We're just giving him more weapons.
It's basically a Yakuza game, just in the Feast of the North Star world. Look fun.
Sorry about that. My family was in the way. What did they miss?
None.
Oh, we just
Banter.
chatting about the links, Discord, pretty much.
All right. Okay.
So yeah,
So this
go
is a
over
fascinating, relaxing place.
as you're standing there with the door open, you hear an voice coming from the far dark corner of the So, Sauna shouting you to close the door. You hear letting the heat out.
You are letting the heat out.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, there's a kind of this reedy voice coming from the far dark corner of the sauna shouting you to close the door. You're letting the heat out.
Oh. Right away. I step inside and close the door after me.
I'm standing outside with Komo. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it's quite hot inside.
Brixham would join, but he was sweaty yesterday and he doesn't want to take another bath.
Well, if you want to join me, strip and hop on the bench. We can get started.
And who might you be, good sir?
I'm the keeper of this sauna here.
To be fair, I would not mind staying here for a little while. I did not have the best night last night. So
Well,
I will
good.
gladly accept your invitation.
Good Lola will fix that for you. Nothing like a nice relaxing steam. You wash away all that wearies you.
Certainly. So I guess that's stripping like the kinda filthy cassock or priestly robe and the chainmail worn underneath it and like the undershirt. Your interest is warm. And the breeches and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been traveling for a few days. I'll handle those for you.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Mm.
Handle them. Oh, actually, maybe I should toss the chainmail outside. I would not want it to rust.
No, don't worry about it. Just pile them over there. I'll have them washed by the time you're finished.
Ooh.
Um,
What a nice man.
Yeah, as your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see a small old man with a big old beard sitting the back of the sauna with a water ladle in hand.
Thank you, sir.
He has a conical red hat on his head.
Are we about to get gnomed? Love that student.
Gnomed. I'm just throwing all the Finnish stuff at you.
I'm not a gnolf. I'm not a gnoblin.
And we are secretly in like very Finland-like place with all the lakes and hills and so on.
Yep.
Well, he's genat en genelf. Ugh. Anyway.
Okay. So what's Rixim and Komo doing in the meantime?
Brixham is just kind of looking at the pool of water. He's just waiting for his friend to come back out again.
So I just...
I imagine that Komo will probably be like, I want to take a sauna. He's a big, strong man.
Yeah, like... So... I decide to like keep my idea and like just grab the chainmail alone and just like quickly toss it out the door, just shouting to Brixham, hey, can you take care of this for me for a moment? And slam the... I'm going to take a while here.
Okay. Brixham has books he can read.
Yeah, and so trying to keep the door open for like as little as possible so as to not let the heat out. I mean, my host is very particular on that. And then I hand the like shirt and breeches and priestly garb to
Garments.
the vestments
All right. So
to the gnome. If you would really be as kind as to wash this, it would be. I would be in your debt.
hmm,
Thank you.
well, we'll see how you conduct yourself.
Ooh. He's a conductor.
All right. As you sit down, and I guess Komo joins you as well.
Yep.
There's this silent Dao Komo. Fits right in. Give me a charisma roll.
Oh no. Be strong.
Well, I mean, it's just a -1 modifier. How bad can this be?
Proceeds to roll a 1. Oh, it's a 5.
Why? That's luck. Sorry, jeez.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh no.
Hmm. Yeah. As you you as you're sitting there, you kind of start chatting, or at least trying to chat with your host, and I guess you get you. Well, I don't wanna like play you check here, but you end up making several faux pas while you're in there, and
Yeah, I don't know anything about Finnish sauna manners other than the heat part, so
yeah, you talk too much, and
yeah, talking too much definitely in character. Yeah.
and you might also. I get too rude.
And so Belmore gives us a 2-hour lecture on sauna manners.
Well, the end result is the little man gets
Grumpy. Grouchy.
grumpy, annoyed, and he starts throwing water onto the stove at an increased pace.
Oh no, he's gonna choke you out.
The heat starts getting more and more uncomfortable as you're sitting there. You start feeling like you're boiling. Do you bolt outside? Or do you try to tough it out?
What you gonna do when he comes for you?
Can I make like an in-character wisdom roll so that I may know if like what does my in-character intuition tell me about this kind of supernatural saunas with little gnomes in them?
What is my gnome sense telling me?
Well, it will be more intelligence to know something about fey creatures. But but intuition. Well, I guess you can give me a wisdom roll. Let's see what happens.
Yeesh.
Don't forget to mark your experience for that 4.
Oh yeah,
right.
charisma roll. Well, you get get the feeling that your host here is governed by certain rules, and you have broken them somehow,
Oh.
and he's set to punishing you.
Well, Brixham, as
Oh.
a just man, will tell you to accept punishment where it is due. But he's not here right now.
Well, either punishment or a test.
Ooh, no.
Hard to tell with fake creatures. So, do you try to flee the sauna, or tough it out, or tough the steam out?
I shall. Mm,
What the hell?
What's going
Sorry?
Oh, just looking at Komo's stats, and notice he has 4 intelligence.
on? Poor Komo.
Oh,
4. That's
Oh,
impossible.
Pat him on the back. Give him any pats. Poor boy. What a fool.
Uh,
oof.
So,
Wow.
Flee or stay.
to hell with stay.
Okay, give me a constitution roll. Try and tough
Be
it
strong.
out.
I believe in you. Oh, yay. You are strong. I mean, I don't know if you can make it through sweat, but
And I seeing that my host is kind of agitated. If I can tell, then Yuri finally shuts up and tries to bow his head and show that he has wronged his host and is trying to atone in a priestly way, usually bowing heads and being in a prostrate pose is kind of usual for religion.
Ah, actually, let's see. Can you move the calls? Oh yeah. Remember that there's the under your cleric moves disciple. There's when you make any move roll that falls within the domain of your deity, you may spend favor before you roll the die to increase the result by +1 for each point of favor spent.
Let's see.
So that's a thing you can do.
Where is that?
It's in the cleric moves disciple. When you make any move.
Disciple, right here. Yeah, before I roll the dice and this after I roll the dice, so yeah.
I just want to call it to attention that that is a thing you can do.
Yeah, certainly.
But okay, you let's see. Okay, you feel that if you get the feeling that if you tough it out, you gain the face favor, but it will hurt.
oh no.
Or you can escape the sauna.
So if I tough it out, you said what?
Favor.
Yeah, you gain the face favor, but it will hurt.
Well, I am honorable and I am patient. I shall not back away from
All
the
right.
kind of.
Okay, well, the eventually Komo bows out and exits the sauna.
Mhm.
And then it's just you and the Fae. He's just keeps on throwing that water in increasing amounts. Like he has a bucket of water that never seems to run out of water.
This my trial by water and fire.
Trial by steam. And he also produces this what's I'll have to actually look up if there's a translation of this thing. Okay, is that a thing? Okay. Produce a bath whisk made out of like tree branches that with leaves on them. And then he starts whipping himself with it.
I'm sorry, what?
Let me I can find a proper picture. This kind of thing. And he starts smacking his back with it.
A bath whisk.
And he pulls one from somewhere and offers it to you.
Well, as a priest of religions, or at least one religion, I'm no stranger to self-flagellation. Then I shall join in.
Yep, it smells really nice and fresh. But it does sting a bit when you start smacking yourself with this thing.
It is
Alright.
fine. I've had worse.
Okay, take 1d3 constitution damage.
Ow.
Okay, so roll 1d3.
Yep. Oh, nice. And
So current 1, okay.
yeah, reduce current by 1 as you feel drained.
Mm-hmm.
But clean.
Woo!
At the end of this ordeal, the fake creature grunts in approval. You atoned yourself in his mind.
Good.
And he says you can call on his aid while in the wilderness. And he'll help you in whatever may happen in the woods.
Right,
You have
so
supernatural aid. 1 use.
nice. Thank you, kind sir. And
you can dip yourself into the pool out back.
Yeah.
Nice and cold.
Yeah. I mean, I should run through the snow, but it doesn't look like there's any snow left, so confident that I'm now okay with leaving the sauna.
Yep, you exit the sauna and find out your clothes and all the gear is on a front bench, and it looks like it has been like neatly ordered, and you see that stains are missing from them.
He stole your stains.
Oh, good. So yeah, I can take a dip in the pool or river. I mean, the pool is probably used for... Yeah, whichever.
Okay. Okay, for a moment. So yeah, you take a dip in the river pool. It's pretty cold, especially after coming out of the sauna, but very refreshing.
Yeah. And so let's see.
Mm. So what has Brixin been doing meanwhile?
So he
He's
just
just being
like I said, he's just been hanging out outside, just taking a nice little breather. Then he notices this guy, him walking out, clean clothes and all that. He wants to ask, "Hey, what's up?" And then he sees him dunk into the pool. He's like, "Okay." He also noticed that Komo was
Yeah.
coming out, and Komo, of course, being quiet. Not much to say there.
Yeah.
yeah. Komo looks less refreshed.
No.
Okay, so in good faith, I would like to also like pour the water from my holy symbol, the little urn,
Mm.
into the pool and like say some kind words. May the blessing of Ephara be upon this settlement, upon this
Okay.
structure,
Mm.
and then refill the symbol from the pool.
All right.
This doesn't have to have any mechanical effect.
Nah, but it will count as a pray, I guess, if you needed to refill your favor. Like when if you
Yeah,
had it,
I mean, I haven't spent any favor, but might as well like
yeah,
pray nicely so that
it's
this is a nice pray. Yeah. Okay, so
Mm.
I should roll.
No, you don't need to roll because you are at maximum, so doesn't
Okay.
have any mechanical effect, but it is a thing that you do
Okay.
because of who you are.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, you.
Also, uh, did I keep the bath whisk or offer it back to the? Actually, yeah, I offered it back to the gnome. Did he take it back?
Yeah, he took it back. He
Okay.
stored it back wherever he pulled the thing from.
Okay.
So yeah, you are nice and clean, though you feel pretty tired.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
I guess before we set camp for the night, we should try to find a way to cross the river somehow because we are on the wrong side of it if it comes to.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I guess if Brixim doesn't really do anything else while they're home during this time, you could walk down the river and find a crossing, like a shallow bit that you can cross.
A ford. Yeah.
Hmm. Brixin can feel himself useful.
With what?
Mm.
Since when am I useful?
Yeah. Okay. Do you camp near the sauna?
I mean, on one hand, being near this building would be safer than me not being near this building. But on the other hand, we don't know if the guy's going to take offense to us camping outside his little place.
Yeah, I would rather not overstay his welcome, just in case.
All right.
Absolutely.
You move downriver a bit. I guess.
Yeah.
further away from the building and set up your camp. Okay, will Brixim manage provisions again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Take
After
full
all
month.
you've been through, my dear friend. A 1 and a 5 for a 9.
Yep, you eat the expected number of rations, so 1.
Go Brixham.
Make another delicious meal out of what you have. Improvising deftly. And then make camp again. Yes. It's again Brixim's turn. Give me a luck roll.
Well, let's hope this time it's not a bear. Wow.
Nice.
I mean, on one hand, I'm like, okay, I make the rules. On the other hand, I'm not getting any experience out of this. Oh well. So, roll a 10. Beautiful.
Nice.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Belmore went away or something. Because I ain't hearing him.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
Oi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Connection died out again.
Oh, I see.
It's fine.
So where were we? You rolled a 10. Nice.
Indeed.
6 plus 3. Yeah, I'm gonna went down right at that point. Okay. Something approaches. Something approaches. Okay, give me a wisdom. You can +1 forward to stay sharp until morning. So get to roll stay sharp with a +1. Well, that becomes a 7 then.
Oh, that's a just pass.
Break in time to sound the alarm. That's about it. What's out here? That won't. Okay. Yeah, you on watch, and you hear like hear people, like voices, like this kind of rough sounding voices out in the woods.
Can I make out what they're approximately saying? If they're coming closer?
Yeah, they're coming. You get a feeling like they're trying to stay quiet, but they're not really great at it. There's something about slitting throats and stealing what all they have. That kind of talk.
Okay.
Uh,
It's time to wake everyone up.
yep.
Kicks for everyone.
Yep, you shout the alarm.
We got beaties.
Right.
Yeah. Uri and Komo have time to kind of wake up to break him shouting when camp is invaded by a couple of rough-looking guys.
Oh no, they're rough.
Okay, so good thing. So I had enough time in this scramble wake to just toss my chainmail on and grab my flail and shield. So that's going to matter. Well, not hopefully, because ish combat.
Alright. Yeah, you're scrambling your gear on. Brixim, what do you do? There's two guys with gloves coming at you.
Oh no. Well, they're not that close, so I can't do that much.
Kind of crashing through the woods.
How close are they?
Like nearby.
Okay. Then I'm gonna throw all my oomph into this spell. I'm gonna cast Iron Globe. Moderate, near, several targets. It will take my focus. But I'm gonna blast them. Okay, now I get to roll intelligence to see what the spell's gonna do. 8. Oh no,
Ooh.
I can't cast it again until I memorize it.
8. Acuity intended, but you forget it and make caster. Okay. So you're throwing a ball of iron.
I'm throwing out 2, one of each hand at both of them, because I'm affecting multiple targets.
Nice. And what was the effect?
The effect was 2d6.
Moderate. Okay. All right. Roll me a 2d6. Okay. Did these guys? No, they don't really have any armor on them.
Oh,
no. So you kind of just smash their heads in with your
Jesus.
iron balls.
Balls of iron.
So yeah, Uri, you hear Brixim shouting about invaders or something. You start putting your gear on. He starts chanting a spell, and then it just shoots these 2 iron balls from his hands, and you hear
The sickening
A-
noise. Ugh.
mm,
A
This-
crack, like
yeah,
a kind of bowling crack.
this kind of wet cracking sound, and a short scream from one of the guys. Well,
So I look around and try to catch whether there is any more of them.
give me a perception roll.
Perception is on which skill?
Wisdom. Okay, that's yep. No, you're fairly certain that these two idiots were all there was.
What? Wow.
Just you you think they were like just trying to ambush you, but were really inept at it.
Wow, okay.
Hmm.
So,
Well, you now have two corpses.
Sweet.
what just happened, Brixton?
I don't know. I forgot. As in, I forgot the spell.
Like, who are they?
I don't know. They were whispering about killing us and all that, and they ran at me with weapons when I shouted.
Well,
And I
Um,
understand. This
I'm surprised there's people looting other people out here.
judging about their appearance, they look like kind of these bandits, basically. Like they are, like people have been pretty far into the frontier on while gathering bones and other resources, and well, since the nearest stuff has dried out, some of them have turned to banditry, kind of robbing other people who venture here.
We'll go further.
well, they chose poorly.
Yeah, usually people aren't well spellcasters or well armed.
So armor is damage reduction, or
Yeah, armor is damage reduction, and
I should
these
remember
guys weren't really wearing anything on them. Do you want to try and look if they have anything on them?
Yeah. Let's drag them over near the fire so we can better inspect them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, as you expect from the looks, they don't have much on them. Like one guy has 3 coins coins in his pouch, and the other one has a pretty cheap looking chain on him, chain around his neck.
Well, I say everyone gets a coin.
Yay.
Alms from the dead. I'm no stranger to burial. I guess I will take care of them once morning comes.
Okay, I'll just put.
Let's hope.
Um,
Like, I would try to, like, go and close their eyes, but I'm not even sure if they have heads anymore, so...
Well-
Sorry.
well, one of them just has a crushed throat, so you can close that one's eyes.
Okay.
Oh, and you also find a clay drinking cup on one of them, and you can take the gloves if you want to, but they're just kind of sticks of wood.
Nah. I'm okay with my
Yeesh.
staff.
Yeah.
They're kind of desperate looking.
Man, I
Yeah,
almost did that.
definitely.
Settle the burial in the morning.
Yeah, certainly. Just in case... What time is it? I might take the watch until morning if it isn't too early.
Yeah, I guess that was like the first watch.
No,
Sure.
that was first watch. Like, if we have 3, then guess I'll take the middle watch then.
All right. Adrenaline going there.
Yeah.
Brexham's trying as fast as he can to rememorize the spell.
Oh, yeah. How long did that take? Let's see. Study. Spend a few hours. Okay. Yeah, you have time to do that when you wake.
Excellent.
Let's see. Is the rest of the night? Yeah, rest of the night is uneventful. Like
Okay.
again, some squirrels in the trees is the biggest creature you see this rest of the night.
Delightful.
Mhm.
Yep. Breaking dawn, and what do you do with the corpses? Just
Oh, we should bury them probably.
Hmm.
Just like digging around. Yeah. Can't just toss them in the river. That's rude. Yeah.
Well, there are plenty of wildlife all around who would take care of them.
Yeah.
If you don't want to bother with it, just leave them here, or you can pile some stones on them. Kind of if you don't have any proper digging tools with you.
Yeah, which I don't.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, guess you can just get out some stones
yeah,
and make an impromptu cairn for them.
Ooh.
yeah, let's just.
Yep, a
I
cairn.
mean, I don't think we can do anything to like prevent a bear or something from scavenging them, so I'm just going to say some last rites as a cleric and put them in a restful position so that,
They're comfortable in the afterlife.
I mean, it's as much as I can do in the wild. Oh well.
Yep. Well, unless you want to go invoking something here, like like calling on your deity to do something. Yeah, you can say last rites on their graves and leave it at that.
I mean, they don't have proper graves, is the point.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just keep to the last rites, I guess. That's more than someone that would have died alone in the wilds would have.
Yeah. And you can cover them in stones. That's could deter at least some of the scavengers.
Yeah, like I can take one stone each and use like a charred stick from the fire that we kept to like draw the holy symbol, like a holy glyph.
Yeah. That's nice.
Well,
okay. So that's it here.
Yep.
Let's try to make our way.
To the
Alright.
encampment.
Okay, one final scouting roll.
I mean, assuming we are This time I think we could try to make sure the way back to the sauna is safe.
Good idea.
All right.
It seems like a good place to rest and recuperate next time.
Hmm.
In case we encounter something troubling in the city.
All right. Yeah. That. Well, it's an encampment. It's. Well, we'll see what we see there. Well, that's an choose someone to when you move ahead while making sure the way back is safe. Choose someone to roll intelligence.
That would be me, if anyone.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm
All right.
tired of all the scout and how much am I meant to scout.
I just made it. Oof.
Hmm. Look back there. Yeah, see. Choose. Okay. You get to choose one from the list.
What is the list?
You make a discovery along the way. You notice something useful about the environment. Ask a judge what. Or pick one other party member to keep company with someone else.
I would like to learn something useful about the environment, since we're probably going to be in this encampment for a little bit.
Okay. Have to come up with something. Okay. You. Well, this stretch of the river seems to be have a much more populous, much more fish in it than you'd have initially thought.
Hmm. Excellent.
Like, you think that if that fishing here will be much more profitable?
Lucrative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of those positive words.
We'll remember that for the way back.
Good fishing.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
As you make your way over here, and going to.
We could end it here, so that next time, if Komo's around.
Yep, I was just going to suggest that myself. So, thank you.
Cool then.
Yeah, you.
And I guess this like black line is our well-beaten path.
Yep. That's how I'm choosing to mark it.
Okay.
Sexy.
So yeah. What's that noise? Oh hey, Pizza Pony. Oh, Pizza Ponet.
Pizzetta
Yeah.
Bonetta.
Yeah, we are just finishing up. Let's see. Where was the wrap up? Goals. Brixim. Did you fulfill your goal?
My goal of finding ancient foodstuffs and recipes? No. I mean, it's a stretch to say that salt word falls under any of that, so no.
Well, you did get a nice pierogi.
I guess. But is that really an ancient, like an artisanal masterpiece of historical knowledge or not?
I mean, who knows? Maybe the elder of Tarney.
Should have used voracious knowledge to both eat it and learn the recipe at once. That's a useful application.
Yeah,
Wow.
that would certainly have made it.
God damn it. We'll keep
Would
that.
be useful in hindsight.
So no, I have not achieved my goals.
Well, you came close. Came close.
Maybe next time.
Get to throw more food-related stuff. Actually, yeah, I have an idea how that might be fulfilled in the encampment, so that's something.
Yeah, boy.
And Uri, goal.
Make someone acknowledge the effort I've put forth. Is like taking up the Fey ordeal.
Yep, that certainly qualifies.
Okay, then I'm going to get 1 XP.
Yep.
Woo!
You get a goal point. And then traits. Brixim, traits.
I think
Did
I mean, as a whole, I acted according to my traits. I don't think there's any one that's like specifically super memorable, but as a whole, Brixham was a respectful, just, and gluttonous man. Wanting to eat a pool of wizard.
Oh yeah, Did you actually put any of that in your mouth? I don't recall.
No.
Because I
We didn't get there. I was trying to feel it out before that happened.
Yeah, I kind of had a description in mind for that.
Oh, I want to know. I want to know so bad.
Well, I just would have said that you could actually demonstrate it for yourself by just putting your mouth all over your arm. Just give your arm a good old licking.
Ew.
That's what it would have tasted like.
Yuck.
Straight up person. And Uri, traits.
What are your traits?
Honorable, gregarious, patient. So that's...
I mean,
Yeah.
what you did in that sauna. And the fact that you've been fishing a whole bunch.
And the fact that I trade chatting so much that's like the gregariousness. I just talk to people all the time.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
I'd say you've earned it.
Yep, trait point for Uri. Well, like the cleric. Mark XP if you fulfill the tenet of your deity. So, Uri.
Promote survival and well-being of settlements.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to come up until I get to town, honestly.
Yeah, that could very well be the case with that one. Magic user. Mark XP if you solve a problem with magic.
I have solved problems with magic. The problem with the pool and the problem with the bandits. So.
Yeah, the bandits were a problem.
Something of a problem, yeah.
Yeah, they were. I mean, if that hadn't worked, it would have been a bit more of a struggle. But it's one of those situations where, like, you shoot a fireball and you roll super high, and it's like, okay, great.
Pretty much, yeah.
And everyone gets
higher on the ball.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. Answer the following questions as a group. Did we make an exciting discovery?
I mean, a guy with a cool jawbone guitar, a sauna with a gnome in it, and a pool that is literally a wizard. Today was an exciting day.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone, I'll mark these points for Komo, so he gets points as well. So discovery point for everyone.
Okay.
Then, where's the next one? Did we overcome a difficult obstacle?
As a group obstacle. Well, we crossed the river somehow. That wasn't very eventful.
Yeah.
We...
Were too many difficult obstacles.
Yeah, it was a bit of a lackadaisy day. Set of days.
This was more discovering stuff kind of day. Did we acquire some memorable booty?
Not from the bandits, I guess, and we didn't really find much else.
Yeah. Didn't really acquire much in the way of loot this time.
I
Hopefully
got a spell
we can.
And a pierogi. I feel like I walked past the gift shop of a theme park, and I got a spell and a pierogi.
One single pierogi.
Yep.
Well, it was more of a... You can see the picture up here in chat somewhere. Like 2 pictures above the fish.
Mm.
So one big pierogi.
Yeah.
Well, it's the size of a hand, about, like, lengthwise.
Eat pierogies every day.
Karjalan piirakka. So yeah, probably not booty point for today, but hopefully we can remedy that situation next week.
When we finally get to
Yeah.
go to a place that hopefully has booty.
Well, today you are approaching the place. You can see stone walls,
Oh yeah, that's money.
crumbling
Oh
stone
yeah,
walls.
stone walls.
And using my wrecking ball spell, they're gonna go down.
Don't. I like stone walls standing.
I mean, my character's respectful, so he's just not gonna break shit.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of like he makes a wrecking ball with it.
Mm.
I came in like a wrecking ball, wee.
Yeah.
Just sits on it like Doctor Strangelove.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever learn a teleport spell, I'm gonna turn myself into a orbital bombardment. It'll be my shining moment.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about this week's session?
Hey, I gained some experience points. I'm almost halfway there.
It was very finished.
Hey, I was involved and did things. Yay!
Yay.
And I have a little
Yeah.
bit more appreciation for the system because last time, because I didn't do much, I didn't,
I think it was very end of session.
The session sure did end.
Yeah, you kind of get on the tail end of this thing.
Yeah. And this in the morning, like, starts at 10 a.m. for me, which is not bad. I wake, like, I've set myself an alarm for like 8:30 so that I can make it.
Yeah, well, for me it's at 11 and I get up at 10. Yeah, bit of time.
Heck yeah. Well, I think it's time to cut off the stream then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. All